Hello, everybody. Welcome to eclipse season. Anything is possible. Everything's unpredictable. Nothing is comprehensible. And yet, we are here. We had the new moon in Leo. Then we had the solar eclipse. And so we enter the portal where anything is possible. Magic's possible. Slow down and feel what's here. Don't try to understand it. This is not a time to understand anything. It's not supposed to make sense, and the more you try to make sense of it, the harder it's gonna be on you. You don't need to go through that. This message for you right now, whoever's listening, just let it go. Something happened, don't try to understand it with your mind. Just be there with it and feel it. And that's pretty much it. That's eclipse season for you. I think a lot of people talk about, oh, something big is gonna happen and it's gonna change your life and you need to be. All of this pop astrology way of speaking that you're not gonna catch it or it's gonna run or you gotta act now and all these fear driven. This is not how it is. It's not a top over. It's from here. Do you understand the difference between the male and the female? Male, female. Neither is wrong or right. They're both necessary, but one has literally dominated for a while. So maybe eclipse season teaches us to not try to dominate over the thing, not try to control it, not try to understand it, because our mind, in a way, we try to understand things so that they are less threatening to us. Because they're unpredictable, because we're not sure how they'll make us feel if we don't get them. Throw that all out. Just feel it. Whatever it is that you're going through in this period, just feel it. Don't make sense of it. It's not supposed to make sense and it won't make sense. That's what I feel eclipse season is about. Don't try to understand it. Let it go. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, or whatever it is that keeps coming up, for a while in your life, you've always been trying to understand it, trying to organize it in a way, trying to contain it. Forget that. You have other ways of knowing. Your intuition, for example. Other ways that you express yourself creatively. Tap into that. Maybe instead of trying to understand something, why don't you just journal about it? With no intention other than just letting it out. What if you draw something? What if you just meditate on it? What if you just sit and literally just sit with it and don't do anything for 5 minutes? What if... Yeah, folks, that's what it's about. So let go this eclipse season. Don't try to make sense of it. I was reading this book the other day and it said that, like, there's this beautiful quote, and I wish I could find it right now, but essentially, the core message is that how wow, like, humans really are. The more you get to know a human being, the more you realize how incomprehensible they really are. So that tells us something about the world that we've been living in, all these structures and institutions that require us to use our mind, that require us to understand everything, to make sense of everything, to put everything in a category so it feels safe. But what if it's time to just let go of that feeling of false safety? What if these are just walls that you've been building up to not allow yourself to just experience it? Your body Your body is your body communicates to you in emotions. So let your emotions come up to the surface and let them speak to you without trying to understand them with your mind. Let them just be there and say, I'm with this sadness. I'm with this anxiety. I see what this is bringing up. I'm just gonna not do anything. I'm not gonna try to figure it out. I'm just gonna be there with it. I'm just going to journal it. I'm just gonna sing about it. I'm just gonna dance. I'm just gonna whatever it is. And by the way, when I say creative, we have been conditioned to link creativity with just art when it's not that. You as a human being, your nature, your innate nature, you are creative. You are created and you are creative. So when you channel this creativity, it is just your natural mode of expression. So whatever that is, maybe it's just going for a walk and looking at the balconies. Maybe that's something that you have an eye for. Maybe it's just spending the day really taking care of your hair and taking care of yourself. You know, there's a lot of ways to be creative. So like it is just your nature. It is not an artistic thing. We are all creative. Maybe just the way you speak. Maybe you go make a meal and really feel yourself, put yourself in that. How beautiful is that, folks? So this is the eclipse season. Be creative, put your heart on the table, and of course, always be discerning. And something I always say, soar into the sun. Even if your wings are clipped, you are held. Thanks everyone. That's it for me. Happy eclipse season, and I hope this message resonated with whoever it got to. Sending love from Cairo. Goodbye.